Want to go right now to Greg Murphy, the Republican of the beautiful state of North Carolina, kind enough to join us. Congressman, where are you on this and some of the candidates mentioned, including Jim Jordan, who has the support of Donald Trump?
Yeah, Neil, thank you for having me. It's an interesting race because each of these individuals, and Kevin Hern is still in the mix too, have different proclivities. They have different things. They have each of them have some challenges. You take Jim, for example. Jim is a very vibrant person. He's done fabulous on judiciary. His challenge will be overcoming the obstruction seen from some of the members of the Freedom Caucus. And I think trying to pull actually the moderate members together, and especially those in some of the Biden districts, trying to get them on board. Jim's a great guy. He's got a great intellect for politics. He will need to absolutely step up his fundraising across the board, not just on the more conservative side of the caucus, but across the board. Steve is a known quantity. He would be the successor to be groomed for this position. And there have been some questions of his health. I've talked to him. I'm a physician, been one for 35 years. And it seems like his doctors at MD Anderson think he's over the initial hurdle and feel like he's up to it. I think one wild card in this, Neil, is Kevin Hern. Kevin has laid low and just made conversations, but Kevin is extremely talented. He's been on the conservative wing of the Congress. He's well respected, but he just hasn't thrown his name in yet. So,
he seemed to hint at it. He has seemingly hinted at it. I had him on yesterday, and you're quite right. He was pretty cagey. Of course, he's Oklahoma. He had talked to the Texas delegation, seemed to be open to that. Yeah. And I liken a lot of this, Congressman, to when Cardinals select a pontiff. There's no smoke coming out of a chapel. I get that. But there is this fear, I don't know if it's a fear, but it happens in some of these Pope selection moves where two widely rumored candidates cancel each other out or divide the vote and someone else emerges. It's how Pope Francis emerged, by the way. So the two should not be joined at the hip as comparisons, I grant you. But I do wonder what you make of that someone we don't hear a lot about emerges. That could be, to your point, Hern, it could be someone else.
Yeah, that's absolute plausibility because, there's two corners here. There's still a lot of pain from what happened predominantly from members of the Freedom Caucus, Matt Gaetz being one, but I don't think Matt's going to have any voice at all in this because anyway, I'll just not discuss that. But there's been a lot of pain from members of the Freedom Caucus.
There's a lot of ill will there, isn't there, Congressman?
Absolutely.
People aren't going to get over that quickly, apparently, including yourself.
Well, no, not quickly. Okay. Not quickly. But Jim carries that, although Jim's done a fantastic job as chairman of Judiciary. So we're coming from, I don't want to say extremes, because we're just coming from a little bit two sides. There have been even some Freedom Caucus members that have had problem with Jim and Chip Roy, for that matter, for actually helping negotiate. And so, we could absolutely see Kevin Hern erupt or come out of the shadows and be a unifying speaker.
All right. You know why I enjoy having you on, Congressman? You answer every question. You don't dilly-dally. You don't, sort of dance around.
I'm a surgeon, Neil, and so I don't mess around. I just get to the point. So
you would also be the type of doctor who would tell me, no, Neil, you're just fat. You can't lose 5 pounds. You're fat.
Oh.
I know you're
I'll tell you my famous line.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you my famous line, Neil. When I see somebody, I said, I'll see you next year, but do me a favor. I want to see less of you. And so, it's just a way of gently saying, hey, you got too much weight on losing.
Okay, so that's fine. Look at this. Your time is up. Congressman, great seeing you. Thank you.